Hello students, welcome to the channel and you are watching the Ultimate English Teacher and Lecturer. Students, in this video I will discuss about the long answer type question answer of the story Albert Einstein at School, Class 11 CBSE. Question 1. Relate in your own words what transpired between the history teacher Mr. Braun and young Einstein. Answer. Mr. Braun, the history teacher, laid stress on learning dates and facts. He repeated them often enough for his students to learn them. Young Albert Einstein was found wanting. He did not know in what year the Prussians defeated the French in Waterloo. Albert frankly admitted that he did not know. He said that he did not ever try to learn dates. He claimed that he could not see any point in learning dates. One can always look them up in a book. The teacher felt angry as well as amazed at Albert's stubbornness. The boy insisted that learning facts is not education. Mr. Braun then sarcastically asked Albert to tell the class the Einstein theory of education. Albert said that ideas are more important than facts. Instead of learning the dates of battles or which of the armies killed more men, he would be more interested in learning why those soldiers were trying to kill each other. Mr. Braun felt exasperated. His eyes were cold and cruel. He punished Albert by making him stay in for an extra period that day. He had a low opinion of Einstein and called him a disgrace. He wondered why he continued to come to school. Albert politely replied that it was not his wish. Mr. Braun angrily called him an ungrateful boy who ought to be ashamed of himself. He suggested that the boy should ask his father to take him away. Question 2. Were the teacher interested in understanding Albert and bringing out his potential? Answer. The extract mentions only two of the teachers of young Einstein. They are Mr. Braun, the history teacher, and Mr. Koch, the mathematics teacher. The former was not at all interested in understanding Albert and bringing out his potential. He followed the traditional methods and philosophy of education which laid more stress on acquisition of knowledge. Dates and facts were more important to him than the cause which led to the events. Secondly, he had a sarcastic attitude and mocking tone towards Einstein. Instead of helping the development of a talented boy, he complained to the head teacher and got him expelled. Mr. Koch appreciated Einstein's genius and had a good opinion of him, but he too was confined to his subject and did not take interest in the real person. All this was because of the curriculum-centered approach. Question 3. What factors made Einstein's life in Munich miserable? What did he realize after 6 months? Answer. Two factors made Einstein's life in Munich miserable. These were his school and residential environment. The school was a hateful place. He had many bad days when he got punished. He hated going back to school, but he had no option. He wished that his father would take him away. However, he was forced to stay there and obtain diploma. Einstein found the system of education uninspiring and the teachers unsympathetic. He had this lodging in the poorest quarters of Munich. The food was bad. Lack of comfort, dirt, and squalor made his life miserable. The atmosphere of slum violence was oppressive. The landlady would beat her children. Her husband would come home on Saturdays. He would get drunk and beat his wife. Albert found young students fighting duels and killing others. The scars on the face were badges of honor for the victors. Question 4. Comment on the role of Yuri as described in the extract. Answer. Yuri performs an important function in young Albert's life. He is the friend, philosopher and guide for Albert. He is in fact Albert's confidant. He has won the love and trust of Albert to such an extent that he confides his miseries, problems, and plans with him. Yuri is the only person in Munich that Albert likes. Yuri lives among poor students who frequently indulge in fighting duels. Yuri helps Albert in his plans to obtain a medical certificate of nervous breakdown, advising rest for 6 months. He introduces Albert to Dr. Ernest Well and asks Albert to be frank with him. Dr. Well turns out to be a sympathetic soul and issues him the much needed certificate. Yuri again guides the course of Albert's ship of life. He advises Albert to obtain a written reference from the mathematics teacher. Before seeing the head teacher, Albert follows his advice faithfully. The certificate, however, proves useless because the head teacher has already decided to expel Albert for his undesirable activities. This, however, does not diminish Yuri's role in Albert's life. He is like a pillar of strength to the miserable young Albert in a foreign land. Question 5. What stratagem or plan did Einstein devised to stay away from school for 6 months? How far did he succeed? Answer. Albert had told his father to take him away from the school. However, his father insisted that he should obtain a diploma first. Hence, he was unwilling to take Albert away from school. For Albert, staying at the school meant wastage of time and money. One day he had a bright idea. He asked Yuri if he knew some friendly doctor. He could say that Albert suffered from nervous breakdown. The doctor would certify that the disease was bad for him to go to school. They had to find a specialist in nerves. Albert began to look nervous and lost his high spirits. Yuri fixed appointment with Dr. Ernest Will and asked Albert to tell him the truth. Albert was frank and truthful. He could enter some Italian college or institution at Milan without diploma. The doctor issued a certificate advising him rest for 6 months. The certificate proved useless as the head teacher was bent on expelling Albert. Question 7. Describe how the head teacher made it easy for Albert to leave school. Answer. Albert wanted to remain away from the school. He got a medical certificate from Dr. Ernest Well. It was certified that he had a nervous breakdown, so he must stay away from school. He wanted to see the head teacher. Next day, the head teacher called Albert to his office. He told Albert that his work was terrible, so he was not prepared to have him in the school. Albert asked if he should think he was to be expelled. The teacher told him that if he left the school of his own accord, the question would not arise. Albert asked what crime he had committed. The head teacher told him that the teacher could not teach the class when he was in it. In his presence, the pupils could not learn. Albert wanted to tell the head teacher what he thought of him and the school, but he did not say anything. The head teacher asked him to close the door behind him, but Albert did not do so, nor did he have the last look at his school. He met only Yuri. Question 8. Suppose you were the principal of young Albert's school. What changes in education system would you like to introduce to make it more effective, meaningful and purposeful? Answer. If I were the principal of Albert's school, I would bring in drastic changes. I have a clear concept of education. For me, education means drawing out the best in the students. I will help to develop an individual's personality by encouraging the budding talent. I know that all are not cast in the same mold. Our old system takes off uniformity and average students level. These are abstract principles. Education will focus on individuals' aptitude and talent. There will be no cramming of facts, dates or multiplication tables. The audio-visuals device will be used as aids to learning. Chapters or computers will supplement knowledge. I will provide more facilities for self-expression. The atmosphere of the school will be relaxed. I will act as a father figure, a friend, philosopher, and guide rather than a tormentor. I hope to inculcate values through examples of personal conduct.